Take the resolution SCR 1603, which is currently in House Tax, and consider that for action. And I would like to propose an amendment. It's a conceptual amendment, but we do have the language, the House's version of HCR 5011 as it passed the House chamber, which was the averaging valuation limitation rather than the fixed 4% or 3% cap. Mr. Siebers, I don't know if you're prepared, if you want to give us kind of a brief rundown of that, or do you want to just see if there's any questions? Or yeah, maybe Eddie can. But that's the proposed amendment to basically delete the contents of 1603 and put in the House version of 5011.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the House committee version of HCR 5011 would propose a constitutional amendment to be on the November 4th, 2025 ballot that would propose that the taxable value for certain property be the, I believe, the lesser of the fair market value of the property, which is, of course, its current taxable value, or the average of the fair market value as defined by law. The concurrent resolution did not include that definition. There is underlying legislation that is kind of trailer legislation that would provide for that to be defined. It's kind of a 6-year average in that trailer legislation. The change to the Constitution would take effect in tax year 2027 if it is approved at the November 4th, 2025 election. And the property that this would apply to would be residential real estate, mobile homes used as residential property, commercial and industrial real estate, and buildings and improvements on agricultural land. And so I think that's, in essence, the entirety of it.
Thank you, Eddie. Committee, are there any questions? Seeing none, I'll go ahead and make that motion. Do we have a second? Second, Representative Long, and third by Representative Essex. You know, I forgot to ask for bill requests. I apologize. We should have started off with that. But okay, is there any further discussion on the amendment? Representative Hsu.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just want to kind of make the point while we're here that while I certainly prefer this version over kind of the caps that we've seen from the Senate side, I do think this will create some weird incentives. I think if you own a home and you want to do a major renovation, you kind of have to do the math on is it worth doing the renovation versus keeping your current property tax valuation, which, you know, again, is just something that we're going to have to think about as we go forward.
Any further discussion, committee? Seeing none, all those in favor of the amendment, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. We are back on the original resolution. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, do we have a motion? Representative Hoheisel. 1603.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move that we pass out SCR 1603.
Yes.
Favorable as amended, yes.
Okay. Do we have a second on that? Representative Long, any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried, and we are adjourned.